A learner visits a park with a parent, chooses an open space, and prepares to play badminton. The racket becomes a useful object for practicing location language, movement verbs, sports vocabulary, and clear step-by-step directions. Today we are going to examine a badminton racket closely and learn how to describe it in clear, natural American English. The goal is not only to name the object. The goal is to explain its purpose, appearance, material, texture, parts, physical actions, results, and safe use. This kind of organized description is useful in everyday conversation, school speaking tasks, Cambridge KAT, PET, and FCE preparation, and any situation where a listener needs to picture an object without seeing it. A badminton racket is used for striking a shuttlecock across a net during badminton. Its general shape is a lightweight sports tool with an oval stringed head, a long narrow shaft, and a wrapped handle. It is commonly made from graphite, carbon fiber, aluminum, or steel for the frame and shaft, synthetic string for the string bed, and foam, rubber, or fabric tape for the grip. When you hold or touch it, it may feel light in the hand, slightly springy through the strings, firm along the frame, and textured around the grip so it does not slip. Notice the difference between is and feels. Is describes identity, shape, material, or condition. Feels describes the physical experience of touching, lifting, pressing, or holding the object. We can say it is made from wood, but it feels smooth and firm. We can say it is lightweight, or it feels heavier when it is full. Begin with a basic sentence. This is a badminton racket. Upgrade it by adding purpose. This is a badminton racket used for striking a shuttlecock across a net during badminton. Add appearance and material. It is a lightweight sports tool with an oval stringed head, a long narrow shaft, and a wrapped handle, and it is made from graphite, carbon fiber, aluminum, or steel for the frame and shaft, synthetic string for the string bed, and foam, rubber, or fabric tape for the grip. Add touch and handling. It feels light in the hand, slightly springy through the strings, firm along the frame, and textured around the grip so it does not slip. A complete description combines purpose, shape, material, and touch without turning into one extremely long sentence. Important parts include the oval frame, string bed, sweet spot, grommets, T-joint, shaft, cone, handle, grip tape, and butt cap. Do not memorize the list without meaning. Connect every part to 4 questions. Where is it located? What does it look or feel like? What does it do? How does a hand, tool, or another part interact with it? A useful pattern is the part is located here and it helps the object do this. Another is I place my hand on this part so that I can control the movement. Location plus function produces a stronger description than a list of labels. Precise verbs make physical explanations easy to imagine. Grip means hold the handle with controlled pressure. Serve means start a rally by striking the shuttlecock. Swing means move the racket through the air. Tap means make light contact. Hit means strike the shuttlecock. Return means send the shuttlecock back across the net. Rotate means turn the forearm or wrist slightly. Follow through means continue the movement after contact. Loosen means reduce pressure in the hand. Tighten means increase pressure briefly for control. General verbs such as do, make, put, and get are sometimes necessary, but they should not carry the entire explanation. A precise verb shows direction, pressure, speed, and result. Press is controlled downward force. Push moves something away from you or farther into space. Pull moves it toward you. Slide means smooth movement along a surface or track. Twist means turn around a central point. Lift means move upward. Lower means move downward with control. Grip means hold firmly enough to prevent slipping. Hold steady means keep one part still while another part moves. A complete action sequence should show order and hand position. First, move to an open court or park space. Next, check that other people are outside the swing area. Next, hold the racket near the lower end of the handle. Next, stand with the body balanced and the racket in front. Next, serve the shuttlecock with a controlled underhand motion. Next, move toward the shuttlecock rather than reaching from an unsafe position. Next, strike it in front of the body and follow through. Next, lower the racket and return to a ready position. Sequence words make the explanation easier to follow. First, next, after that, once, while, before, and finally. Add while when 2 actions happen at the same time. Add once when one step must be completed before the next begins. For example, hold the object steady while you move the working part. Once the connection is secure, continue to the next step. Before you put it away, check that it is clean and dry. Cause and effect language explains why a step matters. Use because for a reason. Hold it firmly because the surface may be slippery. Use so that for a purpose. Keep it level so that the movement remains controlled. Use otherwise for a possible negative result. Line up the parts carefully, otherwise they may jam. Use as a result for an outcome. The handle was loose. As a result, the object was difficult to control. Strong instructions explain both the action and its consequence. There's also an important language contrast here. A racket has a stringed head, while a bat usually has a solid striking surface. We hit a shuttlecock with a racket, kick a football, and throw or bounce a basketball. Similar verbs are not always interchangeable. Open is general, while unzip, unscrew, unfold, lift, slide open, and flip open describe a particular mechanism. Close is general, while zip up, screw on, fold, push in, snap shut, and lock explain how the object becomes closed. Choose the verb that matches the movement you can actually see. Useful phrasal verbs in everyday chunks include look it over, pick it up, set it down, take it out, put it back, line it up, move it aside, wipe it down, check it over, and store it away. Look it over means examine it briefly. Pick it up means lift it from a surface. Set it down suggests controlled placement. Take it out means remove it from a container or space. Put it back means return it to its original position. Line it up means place parts in the correct alignment. Store it away means place it in a safe location after use. Safety language is part of accurate descriptive English. Make sure you leave enough space between players. Make sure you do not swing near faces, windows, or crowded walkways. Make sure you wear suitable shoes on a dry, level surface. Make sure you replace damaged strings or a cracked frame. Make sure you stop playing during strong wind, poor visibility, or slippery conditions. Use make sure to introduce an important check. Use avoid plus an ing form for a danger. Avoid touching the sharp edge. Use never for a strict rule. Use keep plus an object and an adjective or location. Keep the surface dry, keep your fingers away from the gap, or keep the equipment in a safe place. Safety sentences naturally combine vocabulary, grammar, and cause and effect. Now listen to an answer upgrade sequence. Basic, I use it. Better, I use the badminton racket for striking a shuttlecock across a net during badminton. Stronger, first I check the main parts. Then I hold it steady and use the correct movement. I continue carefully so that nothing slips, breaks, spills, or becomes damaged. Finally, I clean it, close it, or return it to its storage place. The stronger answer works because it has order, precise verbs, and clear reasons. Here is a 45-second speaking challenge. Begin with what the object is and what it is used for. Add 2 visible features, 2 materials or textures, 3 important parts, and 3 precise action verbs. Finish with 1 safety rule. Repeat the answer but add because, so that, and otherwise. On the 3rd attempt, speak without notes. Repeated expansion turns passive vocabulary into active speaking. The source lesson included personal questions about playing badminton in the park with a parent. It also focused on spatial language such as next to, opposite, straight ahead, and on the left or right. That connection shows how one class topic can become a complete real-life English lesson. A room, a story, an internet search, a science discussion, a sports activity, a fantasy setting, or a pronunciation challenge can all lead to precise language about objects and actions. Let us finish with a model description. This is a badminton racket used for striking a shuttlecock across a net during badminton. It has a lightweight sports tool with an oval stringed head, a long narrow shaft, and a wrapped handle. It is made from graphite, carbon fiber, aluminum, or steel for the frame and shaft, synthetic string for the string bed, and foam, rubber, or fabric tape for the grip. And it feels light in the hand, slightly springy through the strings, firm along the frame, and textured around the grip so it does not slip. Its important parts include the oval frame, string bed, sweet spot, grommets, T-joint shaft, cone handle, grip tape, and butt cap. First, I examine it and make sure the area is safe. Next, I use the correct grip and movement. I keep it steady because control prevents mistakes. Once the action is complete, I check the result, put everything back in place, and store the object safely. Pause now and describe the object in your own words. Keep the order clear, use a precise verb, add a reason, then repeat the answer with one more detail.